Hey, Warren, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, coach. What's going on? So, you want to talk about that little stunt that you pulled off at the end of that last game? Oh, that one. Oh, well, you see, we were right on the goal line, and we was right there, coach. But you realize, you do realize, but there was gonna be time off the clock. The game was gonna be over. Yeah, but the style points, though. No. You understand what's on your chest, right? We're the Air Force Academy. We're better than that. We are much better than that. So since you're the one actively bringing everybody up to the line to do that stunt, you're suspended for the first half. But coach, don't but coach me now. Now get out of my office before I change my mind. What's good, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with some shocking developments out of Colorado Springs, man. Warren Bryant, our senior quarterback who we've been starting these past few games, he is actually going to be suspended for the first half of our final regular season game against the Colorado State Rams, man. So that means our former starting quarterback, Haaziq Daniels, he's going to be coming into the game, at least starting in that first half. It's important that we get him right. He has been very efficient with the ball. 5 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions, 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then we'll also have Chance Stevenson elevated to that backup position should Haaziq Daniels get hurt. So gonna be a little bit more careful with our quarterbacks. We only have 2 quarterbacks available on the roster. The other 2 quarterbacks that we have, remember, we actually did end up redshirting at the beginning of this season. But that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the Colorado State Rams. Now, they were a team that I thought was going to compete for a conference championship potentially, but they have fallen off. They're 3-4 in conference play, 5-6. So if they do not win this game today, their season is going to be over. They will not be bowl eligible. So, and they, not to mention, they have close to a dozen prospects coming our way. Now, they are better on paper. They got a C+ overall squad, B- offense, C+ defense. We're slightly inferior on paper, but we have done a much better job overall of executing what we need to do. So, anyways, man, it should be a good one. Battle for the Ram Falcon Trophy. If you're excited for it, man, make sure you go ahead and smash that like button and hit subscribe if you have to be brand new. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get this rivalry game underway. Let's get it, baby. So let's go ahead and get this regular season finale going against our rivals in Colorado State. We got Haaziq Daniels in the game trying to make something shake, but that being said, we're having a pretty hard time getting anything going here early. You see, it's late in the first quarter, and we still do not have a first down yet in this entire ball game. We have been down horrendous so far, but it might change here as Haaziq Daniels has so much open space to work with. He does eventually get tackled from behind, but a gain of 31 yards, that's what I'm talking about, man. Let's see if we can build off of that as we try to go play action. Daniels got to flush out of the pocket again. Gonna try to throw it downfield, and what a throw by Kyle Patterson. That was an absolute dot. Throwing across your body, usually a very terrible idea, but Haaziq Daniels there made it work. And it keeps our drive going for the time being. Trying to go for Jordan Guidry, but David Cormier comes through with that catch. And sometimes it's just better to be lucky than it is to be good. Here's just trying to get to Jordan Guidry. Thankfully, David Cormier was in the vicinity. And it's 1st and goal all of a sudden. We could punch it in here, but we do end up throwing behind on Brandon Lewis. We are looking for him in the end zone. And still having a hard time punching it in here. 3rd and goal now, as we'll try to throw again. This time we had David Cormier wide open, and he can't make the catch either. So that being said, it's 4th and goal. You already know that we are certainly going to go ahead and go for it here. So let's see if we can punch it in. Going to be a scamper out to the right-hand side once we get everything set up here. Zeke Daniels making some adjustments, and Daniels not only fumbles the football, but it goes in the hands of Colorado State. It's turning into a foot race. Jordan Garrett, the only person that could stop him, and brings him down from behind finally. And yet somehow Colorado State does not score off of that. I don't know how our defense pulled it off, but I am extremely thankful that they did somehow, man. So game still is tied at 0, but man, has it been some lost opportunities for the both of us. Maybe that is why Colorado State is 5-6 right now, dealing with their 3-game losing streak. And you got to keep in mind, even though it is a rivalry game, Colorado State is desperate to win this. If they lose this, their season's over. And you could see it in the desperation early as Chance Stevenson has to come in because Zeke Daniels got shaken up. And Rashad Ajari takes full advantage. He's going to go ahead and get that interception. And that's going to be how the first points are scored in this game. Not by either offense, but a pick 6. So we're down by 7 now. And we really need to get some kind of momentum going with our offense. I know we don't have Warren Bryan right now, but one man does not make up an entire offense. Not here at the Air Force Academy. Everyone on that offensive side of the ball needs to be playing a lot better right now. We'll see if they can respond, though. Looking towards the right-hand side, Kyle Patterson able to get the 10 toes down and pick up that first down for us. It's now 1st and 10. Now in Colorado State territory. Going to go with the option. Out to the left-hand side. Zeke Daniels getting the pitch and picks up a gain of 6 more yards because of that. I feel like I said the word 6. Or 6 and pitch, you know. I don't know why. I felt like I said it twice there. I don't know. I'm losing my mind a little bit, but Zeke Daniels, he's going to go ahead and probably scramble here. Can he get to the outside? He does, and I'm going to give him the first down. Now, I don't know if we got it, but I'm not complaining either. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it goes my way, you know, I'll gladly take that. You know, I'm sure anyone would take that, you know, as we'll throw to the right-hand side. Get it to Kyle Patterson. Keeps the drive wide. So now they can't go ahead and challenge the spot or anything like that. And it gets us in the red zone again, where last time we were here, we fumbled the football. This time, we settle for an incompletion. Brandon Gutzman did break that pass up. So we do finally get some points on the board. But Colorado State marches down their next possession. They get another touchdown on the board as well. And that does mean we're down 14-3 against our rival. Now, we do have a conference championship locked, not necessarily locked up, but we are going to the conference championship no matter what happens. But this determines whether it's going to be at, say, whoever comes out of the West Division, or if we are going to be the ones hosting that conference championship game. So it means a lot for us. And what's worse is we're, at least for the rest of this quarter, we're going to be out without Zeke Daniels. He has a concussion. Warren Bryan will come back in the second half. He only did get suspended for that first half. But for the next minute or so, we only have one quarterback on the roster that came out here to Colorado State. The other 2 quarterbacks right now aren't on the travel roster, as they are both redshirted. So I'm just hoping that Chance Stevenson doesn't get hurt, because I don't want to put a wide receiver on at the quarterback position. Even if it is only for a few plays, you never know what could truly go wrong. As we will, trying to go for it here on 4th and 5. Stevenson looking over the middle, gets it out to Jake Spiewak. And he does do just enough to pick up the first down, keep that drive going. And we also got 3 timeouts left to work with too. You know, we still got plenty of space here. As Stevenson looking over the middle again, trying to find B.J. Jefferson. But he's going to end up dropping that pass, bro. What are we doing? So now, 3rd and long coming. Stevenson looking around, trying to throw it over the middle, looking for Jake Spiewak. Not even close for a first down. We had to settle for a field goal there. But thankfully, we get to through that first half. We're not down by much. We do have Warren Bryan right back in this football game. He's back for the second half. And on his first possession, not wasting anytime whatsoever. It's a massive touchdown run, 64 yards. Are you serious, my guy? Warren Bryan coming in here and making some plays from the jump. Let's go, baby. And if we can get this 2-point conversion, we can also make sure we get this game tied up for sure. Over the middle, looking for David Cormier. And the 2-point conversion is going to be good. What a throw by Warren Bryan, as it will tie this ball game up once again. As now, following possession, looking to take the lead for the first time. Bryan going to pitch it out to Brad Roberts down the sideline. It's a foot race. I love how fast our fullback is, man. Brad Roberts is simply built different. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is a specimen at that fullback position. That's why I really love what he does. I love what I was loving what Jordan Goodry was doing until he fumbled that football. Now I'm not really liking what he's been doing. We had a really good run there. That could have very well been points. But we put it on the ground. We can't do that. We cannot do that. Thankfully, Colorado State is not doing any favors either. But we are still tied up. Warren Bryan going to be forced to scramble out of the pocket, trying to turn the corner and pick up some more yards. Thankfully, he didn't get hurt again. As again, we only have Chance Stevenson. Hazik Daniels already got the concussion. As Bryan moving out to the outside, going to go ahead and pick up another first down. A gain of 15 there on that run. So another 1st and 10 coming for us here. As now Bryan going to hand it off to DeAndre Hughes. And Hughes will also go ahead and pick up a gain of 6 on that play. So a 2nd and manageable coming up for the squad, man. It does feel nice to see that our offense has some more rhythm, more momentum than when we didn't have Warren Bryan in the game. I mean, we had to suspend him. You know, doesn't look good on the Air Force Academy to try to run it up at the very last second. You know, we're a little bit better than that. But Warren Bryan takes a massive sack here. So we got a 3rd and 17 going up here. And y'all already know, for an Air Force school like us, 3rd and 17 is not a very friendly down, to put it nicely. You know what I'm saying? So 3rd and 17 coming up here. We'll see if we can at least get a little bit closer into field goal range. We do find David Cormier, and it will end up being a little bit more manageable. But the old head coach wants us to go for it, and you already know I'm down for it. As we look over the right-hand side, try to find David Cormier, but he can't make the catch. Cormier drops the pass, and that will end up being a turnover on downs. So now we go into this 4th quarter. It's still tied. It is still anyone's game right now. Let's see if we can change that, though. Do it on this possession right here, right now. 3rd and 2. Need this 3rd down conversion. We have not been good on the 3rd downs. This will help us out, though, make it look a little bit better. Our 4th 3rd down conversion on 16 tries. Yeah, we're that down bad. But we still get to move the sticks here, and it does lead to another 1st and 10. As we'll scramble to the right, going to look over the middle. We find Micah Davis chilling all by himself on that Colorado State logo. And it sets up, get another 1st and 10. Bryan dropping back. He's going to run to the left-hand side, looking to pick up another 1st down. And it moves the chains again, 11-yard gain. Bryan only has been in the game for a half. 1 half of football, and almost has 100 yards rushing in a half. That is absolutely bonkers, bro. And it certainly helped us get right back into this game. I don't know where we'd be without Warren Bryan right now. I know I said earlier that one man doesn't make up a whole offense, but we're definitely better, though, when we have Warren Bryan in the game, even though he did just take that sack right there. Manny Jones able to get a free run at the quarterback. So another 3rd and massive coming up here. As Bryan dropping back, he's looking over to the right-hand side. He's got his receiver, Micah Davis, and it's going to go for a gain of 19. 1st down, Falcons. And it sets up yet another 1st and 10. Bryan dropping back over the middle. Micah Davis making himself yet another catch here. It gets us inside the 15. We are in field goal range, but I would love it so much more if we could turn this thing into a touchdown. We'll run it with Brad Roberts, who ping-pongs his way forward and picks up a gain of 6. First down, Falcons. Okay. So just a few yards away from taking the lead here, or a couple plays if we go for the field goal, but would much prefer a touchdown. But Warren Bryant cannot get the pitch off in time. We had DeAndre Hughes by himself. Or actually, that was Brandon Lewis, but either way, could not get the pitch out to him. So now another 3rd and long coming up here, but we throw an interception with 4:20 left to play in this first half, bro. That would have given us the lead, my guy. But Daquan Jackson gives Colorado State some hope. Their offense could not score, though. Thankfully, it's still tied. But, man, we played like hot garbage in this entire game. I don't know how we still have an opportunity to win this thing. Thank goodness our defense actually showed up and got off the bus. So now 3rd and 6 coming up, trying to pick up this first down, and should be able to get it here. CJ McNeil does get himself just enough to move the sticks. It's going to be interesting to figure out how we go about playing this. We do have about 2:20 left to play here in this first half. We'll see if we can run some time off the clock here as DeAndre Hughes trying to move it forward, and he ping-pongs his way through for another gain of 6 as well. Okay, Hughes, I see you, my G. So now 3rd and short coming here. Got to try to pick up the first down as Brian looking. Nobody really open. Might try to run for the first down marker. Brian gets himself out of bounds and does not get hit either. Good look. Good job. So now another 1st and 10. Brian dropping back. Looking to the left-hand side. Gets it out to Brandon Lewis. Good for a gain of 10. And eventually what we just decide to do, run out this clock. I don't even want to risk it for the biscuit. Let's just take our field goal. And that field goal is going to be good, baby. Let's go, man. Let's move. You love to see it. So this game was super ugly. We had to play all 3 quarterbacks, suspensions, turnovers. We had a bunch of adversity in this game. And yet here we are, finding a way to win it. 17-14, rivalry win. You love to see it. And 500 yards of total offense. That is a serious problem. But we find a way to win. We won, thankfully, thanks to a last-second field goal. But we got to play a lot better if we want to be conference champions, if we want to win our bowl game, because we are going to play better teams in the next couple of episodes. You know, and the fact that we barely beat a Colorado State squad, I know it's a rivalry game, but it's definitely concerning to say the least. So this was a game where we had to get all 3 of our quarterbacks involved because, of course, Warren Bryant was suspended for the first half, and then Hazik Daniels, he ended up getting hurt. So then Chance Stevenson had to play a little bit, and in a bigger sample size, it was not a good time. 4 for 12, 38 yards, and a pick. Hazik Daniels actually wasn't that bad, though. 5 for 8, 84 yards. But Warren Bryant, he came in that second half and played a little bit better, I think. 8 for 14, 89 yards, and an interception. But the big thing, Warren Bryant almost had 100 yards rushing, and he did that all in a half. So he certainly could have been somebody that could have definitely went about going for some big plays. We also had Brad Roberts play pretty well too. 7 carries, 70 yards. He did some good stuff in that option attack. Helped carry their offense, particularly in that first half. So then we get to our receivers. You know, we feel like we only had 5 drops today, but it felt like we had more, it seemed like. And we didn't have any passing touchdowns. Micah Davis did lead the team in catches and yards. Ended up with 5 catches, 66 yards. Kyle Patterson was solid, though. 4 catches, 64 yards, and no drops. That's the big thing. But over that, it was a very sloppy day for our offense. I am glad that we did get the win. at the very least. So we move ourselves forward to the conference championship week. And oh my goodness gracious, look at this, fellas. In our first season as an FBS coach, by the way, we get ourselves ranked in the top 25. We come in number 23 in the country. But we got a great opponent in store for you guys for the Mountain West Conference championship game. We got the Nevada Wolfpack again. Now, we lost a close one to them earlier in the regular season. It's one of our 3 losses. Corso is going to be rocking with them, but I believe in this team. If we play discipline, we play like we're capable of playing in the games, such as how we did against UNLV, how we did against New Mexico on the offensive side of the ball, I think we can beat them. But it's going to be a tough challenge for sure, and I am so excited for it. If you're excited for it as well, I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash that like button for me. Hit me up down in those comments down below. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you have to be brand new. I would truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But this is John J. Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.